Hello, beautiful souls. It's Lindsay Gallant from Soul Compass, Intuitive Life Coaching and Energy Healing Services. This is going to be the weekly energy card forecast for the week of November 12th to the 18th. But I'm doing this video on Sunday, the 11th day of the 11th month of the 11th year. 2018 is known as the 11th year because it's 2 plus 1 plus 8, bringing us to 11. So once again, thank you to our veterans and the people that serve our country and keeping us safe. Shout out to all of you and your families for everything that you've done and continue to do. But also, it's an 11-11-11 portal. So life is changing, people. We are bringing in new energies to literally manifest the life of our dreams, as well as self-mastery. So if you have had a crazy week, this is why. But it's all boiling down to you asking the questions, what do you want out of this life? And what do you want to create this lifetime? So please do the work. And today, if you have a moment and you're watching this Sunday, even if you're watching this after the 11th day, do some soul searching as to what you want to bring in, because the time is now. Before we hit 2019, ask yourself, what do you want? What life do you wish to live? Create a new story. But without further ado, I'm going to use Colette Baron Reid's cards. I think they're called Energy. Not sure, but they're just beautiful. So as always, I say that whoever's watching this video will receive intuitive guidance through me and through these cards. And if you receive your own messages, trust that they are for you and take note. So for the week of the 12th to the 18th, we can expect this one, this one, this one. Okay, so, yes, higher consciousness, tapping into our vision, our third eye. What do we wish to envision for our future? So there you go, creating your own reality through your thoughts, through your visions. The only way to bring your new reality in and all those new beginnings is you have to allow yourself to really see it. See it. And oftentimes we don't believe things until we see them. So how can you believe in your dreams if you can't see how they can play out or appear for you in your life? Start envisioning it today. Start tapping into your third eye, your sixth sense, and allow yourself to be guided to a bigger and better place in your life. We receive guidance all the time, but sometimes our eyes are closed and we're not paying attention, we're not listening, we're not trusting, so then we miss the memo. Pay attention, people, pay attention. And when you receive psychic insight, it's sometimes just through a thought, it's through a kind of replaying a memory in your head. That's how spirit speaks to us, is those thoughts that interrupt the other thoughts and that just come out of nowhere, or all of a sudden you feel the urge to look over at the clock and you see specific numbers, or perhaps you get an urge to look over to the right when you're driving and you see a hawk fly by. Those are all spirit's signals and signs trying to lead you, trying to guide you, trying to get your attention to pay attention. And it's because they're giving us messages and guidance every day. But they use our bodies as instruments. And they use our feelings, our thoughts, and our memories to trigger us and to make us listen and make us know what they're trying to say. So we have to feel it out. And that's why oftentimes people say, oh, I knew that because I felt it. Allow yourself to feel this week, but more importantly, allow yourself to see. Allow yourself to be open to guidance and look around you. Constantly see patterns. They also do things in patterns. So I always say the magic number is 3. If you hear one word 3 times, or you see out of the blue 3 of the same thing, or 3 of the same numbers, or someone says the same word 3 times, or in different conversations, take note. That's a message. Pay attention. But yes, we're going to be receiving a lot of insight this week. So please, I want to say keep your head on a swivel, but be careful if you're driving. But just pay attention. Pay attention to the signals, the signs that are coming in. And ultimately, if you have dreams start to vision them. Start to envision how they would look in your life if they were already present. Okay? Pay attention to that this week. That sixth chakra, the third eye. Ooh, beautiful. So many people are wanting this. So many people are trying to bring in more abundance. But here's the thing. If you want more abundance, but you don't feel you deserve it, you're never going to get it. Your value is what depicts your worth, or your thoughts of what your worth and your value depict on what you're open to receiving. So say there's $1 million and you only feel like, you're worth a couple hundred, you're not going to receive that $1 million. So start seeing your value. Start seeing that you are worthy of receiving. And it's not always just money. It's gifts from people. It's time spent on you. It's support. It's somebody trying to lend a helping hand when you need it. But you have to say yes. And you have to believe that you are worth it, or else you are unable to graciously receive it. And the door to value, or the door to abundance, is knowing you're worthy of receiving. I took a long time to learn this lesson myself. I truly was not a person that saw my worth. And I am now. And I've opened myself up to the universe, and the gifts that pour in are amazing. And it's not always money. Money truly isn't what we truly, truly want. We want the things that money buys. We want the things that money can bring into our lives, like that freedom, that sense of security, that feeling of less stress, or feeling good, because sometimes it buys things that make us feel good. If we have a nice shiny hairdo and a beautiful ensemble, we're going to feel good about ourselves. So we don't love money, people. We love what money gives us. But you have to love yourself enough to receive money, or prosperity, or gifts, or blessings. So please see that this week. Raise your money ceiling. Tell yourself you are worth it. And the more you have, the more you're able to give to others. So it's your duty to be prosperous. It's your duty to be abundant, because the more abundant and prosperous we are, the more we have to share with others. I heard a quote and it said, if you are blessed with riches, don't build a higher fence, build a longer table. Because that's the other thing that Spirit is huge on. You have to be grateful, and you have to be also a person that also gives. So if you want to receive, you better give. It's kind of that inflow of energy. So if you're wanting to receive, and you are wanting that value and that abundance to increase, open up that gateway by giving. And if you don't have money to give, you can give time, you can give support, you can give love. But this week, I want you to focus on that and ask yourself, am I open to receiving? Open those doors. And yes, when new energy comes in and it's a potent time, especially that 11 number, and it's all about self-mastery, well, hey, there's going to be some anxiety. There's going to be some, oh my gosh, can I handle this? If you are going through turmoil right now, it's because you're ready to get shooken up so you can release something, or you can notice something so you can let go. Anxiety is a fear of the future. But it's also because perhaps you don't have a positive vision of what the future has in store for you, or you're allowing yourself to stay in those lower vibrations and fearing change. Change is inevitable. Change is happening now. Change is happening always. So please, if you are feeling that anxiety, ask yourself, why am I afraid? What am I afraid of? Am I expecting the worst? And start focusing on good things, focusing on the things that you love and that you want to bring in. Because this energy is potent, people, and we have to use it for the good. So use it to bring in good things. So if you find yourself being fearful or worried, shift that energy into focusing on what you want to bring into your life. And it's as simple as focusing on what brings you joy. Remember I talked about that feeling, that what feels good. Focus on what feels good, and you'll find that your anxiety will shift, okay? And if you notice, there's some lightning in the background, but the storm is passing, but her head is down. She's not able to see clearly. When we are full of fear, full of worry, we're not able to see clearly. So this week, back to that Open up your third eye. Allow yourself to see the blessings and the beauty that are in store for you. And if you are going through change, know that it's not only inevitable, it's necessary. Let it go. Trust that what is to come is better. The best is yet to come. And also, this is a huge thing. Let go of contracts. Let go of them. Sometimes we don't realize, but we've also made promises that we can't keep, or we've signed up for certain contracts that just don't feel right anymore. If they don't feel right anymore, give yourself permission to let them go. You are the only one that has that capability in your life. Give yourself permission to let go and to move on. But also find balance in life. The scales, find balance. Sometimes we have self-fulfilling prophecies because maybe we're carrying guilt or we're carrying shame based on the past. It is really now time to let go of the past. And if something is still bothering you now about the past, that means it's not past, it's now. So work on it. Don't be blind to the things that are holding you back, to the contracts that you still have in place. If you don't like them, give yourself permission to break free or permission to let go. This is a huge week of transformation. So with that, yes, there's change. Please allow yourself to not only go with the change, but anticipate it to be great. Anticipate it to be amazing. This is a beautiful transformational week leading to a beautiful new chapter or story in your life. And it's time. So remember, get that vision, get clear on what it is that you wish to see in your life and make it happen. Envision it and envision it so much that you can start to believe it is possible, because that is what this is all about. But also open up that door to value. Know you're worth it. Know you're worth good things. Your worth is beautiful, and trust that prosperity is coming your way. But remember to be open to receiving it. But also remember to not stop that flow by not giving. There's always something you can give, but always be open to receive. And if you have anxiety, stop dreading the future and start envisioning that it's good, that it's going to be better, and that it's going to be beautiful. Trust that, and that anxiety will dissipate. Also, give yourself permission to let go of what does not serve you and what is no longer bringing you happiness in your life. Allow yourself to be a transformational being this week. Allow yourself to let go and allow yourself to cultivate a brand new future and a brand new you by being your own self-master. Much love to you, beautiful souls. I'm wishing you all the love I can muster, and we'll see you next week.